I'll be teaching you guys how to make the Crossing Dreams bracelet. This is my very own original design, and I hope you guys like this design as much as I do, because I think this looks very, very pretty. So now let's get started, but before I do, we're going to go on to materials that we're going to need. So, if you're going to need a loom. If you're going to make a bracelet like what I'm going to do, you're going to need 2 looms. If you're going to make a ring like this one, you're going to need 1 loom. And you will need a hook. I'll be using a metal tipped hook, but you can use any type of hook that you desire. I'll be just using a metal tipped hook. Next, you will need a C-clip or S-clip. I'm using a C-clip, but if you use an S-clip, it's totally okay because it's the same thing. Next, you'll need colors. Since I used 3 colors for this design, I'm thinking of using 3 colors for this design as well. But if you want to use different amount of colors or different colors, that's totally okay. So the colors that I used here are Caribbean green, Sweet Spearmint, and the Solar Neptune from the Solar Pack. All of my materials here are from RainbowLoom.com, and I will leave a link to their website in the description below. So now, without wasting any time, we can get started. So, we're going to go on the top of our loom, and we're going to get our first color, which for me, I'm going to do Caribbean green. But you can use a different color if you'd like. So now, let me just put these aside. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go get your first single rubber band and make sure your loom is aligned. All your pegs are aligned, just like this. Now you're just going to take your single rubber band and just place it on the middle peg, like so. Now you're going to get your second rubber band, and you're going to do from the left peg to the middle peg, and the middle peg to the right peg. Push them down, and now for this whole design is going to be single rubber bands, just an FYI. Now you're going to use single rubber bands and just go all the way down to your loom from left to right, like so. This is very, very simple, so I'm going to go off camera and complete all this until the very end of my loom, and then I will come back to you guys when I have finished. So I just finished putting all my rubber bands from top to bottom, and close and put it in this angle. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go take your rubber bands and you're just going to put it like down like you would, and then you're going to take your other 2 and you're going to go from the left to the middle and then the middle to the right. And you're not going to put the cap in just yet. We're going to do that at the end when we get to the part where we're going to put the cap in. So now what you're going to do is you're going to push all your rubber bands down. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take your second color, or if you want, you can use the same color as well. Totally fine. I'm going to be using the Solar Neptune. We're going to go to the top of the loom once again, and then we're going to take our first rubber band, and you're going right peg like that. And then we're just going to go do the same thing on other pegs. Just like that. And then you're probably wondering, like, if I'm using single, then how am I getting these two rubber bands here? Well, we're going to put cap bands, as you can see, on this string, on this bracelet, and then when we hook it, it's going to get that type of two rubber bands. Just in case if you guys were wondering, just so now I'm just going to lay all these glue, and if you guys are having trouble, you guys can replay, and then I will get back on camera when I'm ready. So I just finished putting all my rubber bands from top to bottom, and now we are ready for the next step to this design. So we're going to go to the top of our loom and make sure you push all of your rubber bands down, because we're going to be only working on the middle peg. So you're going to take your single rubber band. I'll be using the sweet spearmint. And what you're going to do is you're going to go to the second middle peg. You're just going to simple cap in, just like that. It's twisting it one time, just like this. This is very, very simple, so I'm going to go off camera to do this, and then I'll come back on camera. Okay, so I just finished putting all my rubber bands on my cap bands from the top of my loom to the bottom of my loom, and now we're ready to start the hooking process. So we're going to go to the end of our loom, and we are going to get our hook, and we're going to go under the cap band, and there should be two rubber bands, and you're going to get the top one, which should go to the right, and get the other rubber band, which should go to the left, like so. And again, there should only be two rubber bands on all of the pegs in the middle. And now what you're going to do is you're going to, wait a minute, we're not going to do the border yet. We're going to start with this one, because we're going to hook the border again. So we're going to go get our cap, go underneath the cap band, do the same thing like we did in the end. We're just going to get the top band, put it in the right peg, get the bottom, the last band, and put it in the left. And now we're going to get that one singular band here, and we're just going to hook it over. And then the only thing that's going to be on all three sides here is just going to be the two bands, cap band, and two. So there should be two in all of them, which should have been hooked for all of them. So now we're going to go here, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to get inside of the cap band, get the top band, should go to the right, get the other bottom band, should go to the left, should not be any more bands here, and then you're going to get the bottom band, should go up, and then do the same thing on the other side, and there shouldn't be any bands except for the four, which should have been hooked here, but in the middle there shouldn't be any rubber bands in the middle. So I'm going to do this 2 more times. Go under the cap band, get the top band, put it to the right, go underneath the cap band again, and get the other rubber band and take that to the left. Shouldn't be any more bands here. Now we're going to go to the bottom of the border line, and we're going to get the bottom band and put it and hook it forward. Same thing on the other side, just like that. And we're going to do, for this whole process, for hooking process, we're going to do the middle first, and then we're going to do the borders. And just a quick reminder, if by chance you do, say for example, you just hook this and then you hook this. I don't think that would work, because if you do the whole middle first, I think it wouldn't look right. So just in my advice, you just do one at a time. Do one middle peg and then do the border. I haven't really tried just doing the middle first, but to make it look like this, you're going to like do the one step at a time for this. So show you one more time. Go under the cap band, get the top band of whichever color you use, and put it to the right. The other rubber band, and make sure it goes to the left. There shouldn't be any more bands in the middle. And then you're going to go to the other side, the right, or whichever side you prefer, and you're just going to tuck it over, just like that. And same thing on the other side, do it like that. Okay. So now on this side that we hooked, there should be 4, which including the Caribbean green and the two solar Neptune, or whichever color you used. Same thing on the other side, should have 4 rubber bands there. And in the middle, when you hooked it, there should only be 2 left, which should be the cap band. I'm gonna go off camera and do the entire cooking process. And if you guys are having any trouble, you guys can replay the video, and then I will come back. Okay, so I finished hooking off my rubber band from the top of my loom to the bottom of my loom to the top. And now I just have one more to go. So just go under that cap band, get the top, should go to the right. Get the other band, should go to the left. Then you hook the border. So now what you're going to do is you're going to hook the borders up like this, and then you're going to hook inside just like that. So your holder should look like this. Should have 4 bands on each side, and then the middle should have 2. And this side should have 2 rubber bands on each side. And here it should have 4 for the middle. And now what you're going to do is going to take this rubber band that we placed in the beginning. You're going to take that bottom rubber band. And now you're just going to put it on your hook just like that. Take your C-clip, and then just put it on just like that. And now, since you got this done, now you can take this off of your loom. Just saying, this may look a little bit different, for me at least, because I'm using different rubber bands, and for the other one, I did a little different. Like this one, it won't look as thick as this, because I'm not using the same rubber bands as this. Like this one's a little bit thinner, that one's a little bit thicker. So this one will look a little bit thinner than the other one, because the rubber band that I used for that one is a little thicker. So yeah. Just like that. So now we're just going to you guys later.